Namaskaram, everyone. My experience of Shivanga Sadhana was just amazing. I cannot put it into English or any language grammar how the experience was, but I can say a lot of things have opened up inside me and a lot of things have closed for good. You won't believe at the time of asking for Bhiksha, I faced a few instances. I was in such a scenario, it was so easy to give up. And I just reflected and I just observed how huge and how big my this so called ego or whatever you call it, this identification was. I learned how many unwanted identities I have picked up unknowingly and how hard it is to drop it. I still have a lot of resistances inside me, but still, I see a few of them have opened up. Also, I have now such a huge respect and reverence towards every morsel of food or the food whenever I take it or the water whenever I take it. It's not about spirituality, it's not about Shiva for me, but it's more than that. Another thing was it was a pure test of my commitment. It was so damn easy to not do these process, but yes, I did it. And when the process culminated on the last day, that is the 42nd day, I thought again what I am into. But the experience after that was again so calming, so soothing, so sorted. A lot of things cannot be put into words. A lot of beautiful sentences cannot be said about this. But what can I say is you should and you must try Shivanga Sadhana, at least to test your commitment, to open up your resistances, to look at deeply at the identifications you have picked up, to see how this food, whatever we are eating, drinking, how essential that is and how sacred that is. We won't take life for granted, and for sure we will gain this insight from the whole process is that you are mortal. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but yes, it had been one of the most amazing. And yes, I faced and encountered my hunger, my every other desire to just keep it in check. And I was able to see things at a distance. I don't know how to explain again that in words. But let's say if you are in a situation, you are not glued to it, you don't just stick to it, you are able to see it at a distance and you do what is necessary. And I think that is a huge thing that happens. And yeah, that's all I want to share. And I bow down to every participant, every volunteer who has made it possible, and I also bow down to Sadguru Jaggi Vasudev so giving me this tool and for making available this tool. And I bow down to my family members for helping me and coordinating me throughout this process. Thank you and namaskar.